Please stand for the processional.
Dear God, may the light that illuminates goodness shine through your eyes. May our tongue articulate the language of benevolence. May the symphony of your love lead our spirit. With a character grounded in truth, grant us the comprehension of serenity. Grant us the wisdom to respect the earth as we respect our mother, and to embrace all living beings as our kindred souls. Break down the barriers that divides us, and let our world be united for a greater cause. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good morning and welcome. It is my honor and privilege to lead the University of Georgia Griffin campus. On behalf of the University of Georgia, I wish to welcome our graduates, their family, and guests, as well as faculty, staff, and students, to the Griffin campus Fall 2023 graduation celebration and brick dedication ceremonies. We have faced a multitude of challenges in recent semesters, not least the tornadoes that struck the campus and surrounding communities on January 12th of this year. But you, our graduates, persevered, overcame the challenges, and are now graduating. We are pleased to celebrate your graduation and salute your achievements by holding this Griffin campus graduation and bricklaying ceremony here at the Student Learning Center. While every member of the Griffin campus team contributes to the success of our graduates, students are most closely assisted by our instructional staff, as well as staff in the Instructional Support Office on campus. Students at UGA Griffin enjoy low student-to-faculty ratios, which allows personalized instruction from world-renowned faculty. Our students and alumni have voiced that this is one of the primary reasons they place such a high value on their experiences on this campus. We are pleased to recognize your hard work and celebrate your accomplishments of graduating with a University of Georgia degree. But graduates, I would ask that you now join me in celebrating the support and encouragement of your family and friends, without whom your path to this day would have been so much more difficult. Please salute. Today marks the 34th graduation celebration on the Griffin campus, and today's graduates will join over 680 others who have completed their UGA degrees here at the University of Georgia campus. Now I will move forward to introduce our keynote speaker for today. Our keynote speaker, Tony Brodsky, is quite the local celebrity, an incredible supporter of this campus, and a true friend to many who have been connected to the UGA Griffin campus across years spanning more than a decade. He has worked in print and broadcast media since 1993, starting in television after answering one of those man-on-the-street type questions you sometimes see on the news. Keep that in mind the next time somebody with a microphone walks up to you. His animated response led to his being hired by the station out of the blue just a few weeks later. He went on to work as a script writer, then a story editor, then a script supervisor for the Cartoon Network at Time Warner from 2003 to 2009. He moved into radio with WKEU in the summer of 2004 and was named sports director within a couple of months. He took on producer roles for the UGA Griffin Campus News in 2012 and assumed the position of host in 2019. So many of us here today, myself included, have been privileged and sometimes put on the spot for his spontaneous questions or observations, as Tony has grilled us, laughed with us, and done his best to ensure that the entire world knows of the incredible research, services, and academic programs here on the UGA Griffin campus. Tony attended Augusta College from 1985 to 1986 and subsequently moved to the University of South Carolina as an English major. Of course, we don't hold that against him. But the fact that he is most likely sporting some article that supports his beloved Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets is something that's not so easy to overlook. Nonetheless, we'll try our best to forget even that on this special day. Tony Brodsky is a campus treasure, as he sits down for an hour each and every week to interview someone from this campus for our local radio show. And thanks to modern technology, his programs are now available around the globe as podcasts. If you aren't already doing so, you can hear Tony's stories on Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. on 88.9 FM, or live stream at wkeuradio.com. Yes, even people on the other side of the globe are hearing tales of the UGA Griffin campus, and Tony Broski is the voice getting that word out. I am honored to give you our keynote speaker, Tony Broski.
Thank you, Dr. Dean, and it's a pleasure to see everyone here today. Students, this is a special day that I'm sure that you will never, ever forget. All your hard work, all your late nights of intense labor of writing and rewriting and rewriting and maybe even rewriting your research papers, your themes, the things that you've had to do to get to this day. I'm just proud that I was thought enough of to be a part of your special day of celebration. Now, for you guys, if you didn't catch Dr. Dean's introduction, I'm Tony Broski, the sports director here at WKEU, our local radio station, and it's been my pleasure since 2012 to be associated with the University of Georgia Griffin campus. I always kind of fell into that local trap of believing this was just the experiment station. I could not have been more wrong. And it's for all the cutting-edge research, for all the technological advances that make our world better, the one thing that this campus needs to rely on, in addition to the world-class research, are you guys, the students. You are the heart of this entire operation. Now, you graduates who are earning your degrees are doing it in an array of fields I could never hope to understand. We have people here today from general business. That's beyond me. I tried. We've had people from food science and horticulture. I like to eat, but I don't understand the science behind it. The Mary Frances Early College of Education is well represented. I had an opportunity to sit in on one of those classes with many of those students and did not remember that class could be as fun as that was. Thank you to Dr. Overick for inviting me. Now, without knowing in full the people who are standing before me, and bear in mind, I'm not accustomed to seeing my audience. For me, I look at a blank wall, or maybe a crew member here or there. I'm not used to seeing so many smiling faces or frowning because it is a little nippy out here. But one thing that my job and each of your chosen professions have in common, you're going to need to learn your audience. The audience that listens to the University of Georgia Griffin Campus News Weekly is not necessarily the same audience I have during the morning drive time programming, nor is it the same that listens to our high school football broadcast, of which I am a part. So understanding who it is you're trying to address will be vital to your future success. You are getting your degrees in education, furthering that. You have to know your students. Each student learns in a little bit of a different manner. Some are tactile, some learn by doing, some learn by hearing. But it is up to you to discover what those are. Know your audience. Now, for you people in the field of research, you could not tell me what it is that you do and have any hopes that I would understand. But you're going to have to know to whom it is you want to address your findings or how to get grant funding. And for general business, I've been a small business owner, and I can tell you firsthand, you need to know your market, and that will be key to future success. There are so many of you earning, like we said, in sciences, you're so far beyond me. I'm jelly. To use the word of the day, I am jelly of the accomplishments and the brain power that it took for each of you to take this long journey. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys are the last class that will be severely impacted by the COVID crisis. And you had to work around that, and that speaks volumes as to your character and determination. Now let's move on to something I can talk a little bit more freely about, and that's the realm of sports. And unfortunately, at the time that I had written the original version of this speech, the Dogs were still very much in the playoff hunt. Well, that has gone by the wayside. But you still have the pride of knowing that you represent a school that has back-to-back national championships. And to my mind, today makes 3 in a row for every one of you. You might not have a shiny trophy, but you have something better. That degree that bears your name and the University of Georgia name that represents everything that you've been able to accomplish here on this campus. I'm not trying to expound upon excellence of just the Bulldogs, but I want to point out that you do all have now, or will very soon, your own hardware and completing the requisites required to get these degrees. You've displayed many of the same attributes that the football team did. There have been instances of teamwork. There have been group projects. You work not alone in the lab conducting research. The business majors have had group projects. Things like this crop up all the time. Teamwork is essential. You showed personal initiative. You've shown collaborative research through group assignments. It's tremendous to see young people work together, but for an individual goal. Yes, you want the group to be great, but you've made yourselves outstanding individuals. And so that's going to lead us to a different tact, that an underappreciated aspect of success on the football field. And that's the ability to be coached. It's not enough to have all the talent in the world. You have to be able to accept coaching when it comes your way, and that's exactly what the faculty and professors at the University of Georgia have provided for you, and the fact that you have your degrees today cements forever your ability to be coached up. Now let me close my participation. It's cold. I see you guys shivering. So let me just offer my heartfelt congratulations to every one of you students, some of whom I very warmly got to get a chance to get to know, and I appreciate it. And Anna Lawson, if you ever decided if you want to step out of whatever field you're going into and come into radio, my door is open. This woman has the most dulcet tones you will ever hear in your life. But what it is, to close this out, let me just leave you with this. You have now shown the world what you can do. Go show the world what you will do. Congratulations again, Fall Class 2023.
We actually have a piece of hardware to confer upon Mr. Broski, but it has wandered off somewhere, and we'll find it, and you will have your hardware very shortly. So, get back to where I'm supposed to be. No. Yes, let me ask Robin Overick to come up to the stage and introduce our student speaker for the day.
I have the honor to introduce today's student speaker. In the program, he's listed as Charles Held, but I've called him Charlie for so long, I'll introduce him as Charlie Held. Charlie was born and raised in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and graduated from the University of Michigan School of Education. But in between community college and the University of Michigan, he actually began his teaching career before he was certified and served in AmeriCorps City Year, providing intervention support and tutoring for struggling 8th graders in South Los Angeles. AmeriCorps enables more than 75,000 people like Charlie to serve with nonprofit organizations in more than 21,000 locations across the United States. I'd never heard of them before, so that was interesting. Upon completion of this year-long service program, Charlie returned to Michigan to earn his bachelor's degree and teaching certificate. Not afraid to try new things, Charlie then moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and taught kindergarten and 5th grade for 5 years in a Fulton County school, and he's currently teaching 3rd grade in Atlanta Public Schools. This summer, Charlie completed his master's degree in K-8 mathematics education. In his free time, he enjoys road biking and has hiked the Georgia section of the Appalachian Trail twice. There are two qualities of Charlie that I appreciate greatly. He is organized and focused, and I look forward to hearing his address.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, I think we can do a little bit better than that. Good morning. There we go. Good afternoon, graduates, esteemed faculty, families, and friends. Together, we gather to celebrate the remarkable journey of the graduates of the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences, the Terry College of Business, the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, and, of course, the Mary Frances Early Childhood College of Education. Getting a degree is not an easy path. It's a journey filled with challenges, late nights of studying, and, of course, countless moments of self-doubt. But here you stand today, a testament to your resilience. You have faced adversity and triumphed over it. You've shown the world that you are not just graduates, you are one that completes the task at hand. Throughout this journey, you've encountered countless individuals who have shaped your path. Teachers, mentors, classmates, and even in my case, the students you've had the privilege to teach while you were going to school. All of them have left a lasting mark. The people you meet are the ones who have made this journey worthwhile, and the people you meet are the ones who have shown you the power of this great community and of this great support network. As you reflect on your time at the University of Georgia, you'll remember the professors who challenged you and the classmates who inspired you. You'll recall the nights after a work day where you completed a homework assignment at 9:30 p.m. You'll recall getting up early on football Saturday to watch the sunrise over Interstate 75 while driving south. You'll recall how somehow your classmate James got you back to Dr. Overich's class at exactly 12:59 and 59 seconds after you drove to the far corners of Griffin because you needed to go to a specific soul food spot every single bye week. I have to give a shout out to the Solomon Street Seafood Market right now. These memories are not just about the lessons that you've learned, they are about the people you've met along the way. Your journey was not shaped only by the knowledge you've gained, but also, of course, by the friendships that you forged and the mentors who believed in your potential. Speaking of the world of education, we all know that being a school teacher comes with its own set of challenges. It's a noble profession that demands dedication, hard work, and a heart filled with compassion. Yet, it often lacks the recognition and compensation it truly deserves. And while I'm not going to stand up here and dive into the political aspects of this issue, I will advocate for something that we can all agree upon, the need of higher pay and better support for our educators in order to fix the teacher shortage we currently face in the United States of America. It sounds like you guys are clapping low pay, but I know what you mean. So as you go forth from this esteemed institution, remember that your journey in education doesn't end here. It's a lifelong commitment to learning, growing, and making a difference in the lives of others. Your resilience, coupled with the people that you've met along the way, will be your greatest assets in this endeavor. In conclusion, my message to you, the graduates of the University of Georgia, is this: embrace the challenges, cherish the people that have helped you along the way, and continue to advocate for yourself. And remember, you are making this world a better place. I have no doubt that you will go on to inspire and make an enduring impact on the world. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. We are so honored to have you as part of our UGA Griffin family. Please join me in giving Charlie another round of applause. Here we are, the moment I think you all came for, sitting out in the sun, a little chilly. Students, you have worked hard to be considered candidates for graduation, and it is our honor to acknowledge your efforts today. Families, friends, faculty, and staff, we appreciate your presence today as you have been an integral part of this journey. We honor you and say congratulations to you as well. During this time, students, you will receive a brick certificate signed by the dean of your college. This certificate represents the brick that you will also receive, which is the tangible mark that you will leave on this campus. You will lay your brick to commemorate the hard work, dedication, and commitment that it took to complete your University of Georgia degree. Our campus is very proud not only of having degrees offered by 4 of UGA's colleges, but we are also incredibly pleased to be able to offer both undergraduate and graduate degrees. Today, we will celebrate candidates for bachelor's, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. Candidates, after receiving your brick certificate, you will proceed down the stage to the brick area over there, and then you will go back to your seats. You'll go around back. Families, we have photographers capturing photos of your students on the stage and in the bricklaying location, and a link to these photos will be emailed to students a few days after the ceremony. Thank you, Rick Blackshear, and our campus IT staff for making this possible. Okay, class of 2023, are you ready? I'm sorry, are you ready? Yes. Okay, let's begin. Dr. Dean, please stay on the stage. Dr. Jeanette Taylor, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, and Dr. William Vinsel, Associate Vice President of Instruction, will you please join Dr. Dean? The Franklin College of Arts and Sciences representatives, Dr. Anna Stenport, Dean for the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences, and Ms. Faith Chapman, Program Director, please come to the stage as well. For the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences, Rebecca Goodman, Bachelor of Science, Microbiology, magna cum laude. Anna Lawson, Bachelor of Science, Microbiology, Bachelor of Science, Psychology with Neuroscience minor, magna cum laude. Way to go, girl. Congratulations. Thank you, Dean Stenport and Ms. Chapman. Dr. Ron Walcott, Vice Provost for Graduate Education and Dean for the Graduate School. Associate Dean, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, Dr. Joseph Broder. And Program Coordinator, Ms. Pamela Henry. Will you join the others on the stage? For the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, Krishna Prabha, Master of Science in Agricultural, Food and Science Technology, Major Professor, Dr. Govindaraj Devkumar. Our next three candidates are PhD candidates for the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. Major professors, please come to the stage and join your student when their name is called. You'll return to your seat as your student goes to lay his or her brick. Revati Narwankar, Food Science, Doctor of Philosophy, Major Professor, Malak Asali. Niven A. Nasser, Food Science, Doctor of Philosophy, Major Professor, Dr. Ismat Kasem. Jamal Muhammad, Horticulture, Doctor of Philosophy, Major Professor, Dr. Rachel Idle. Thank you, Dr. Broder and Ms. Henry. Dr. Dean, Dr. Taylor, Dr. Vinsel, and Dr. Walcott, please remain on the stage. And will Dr. Scott Ardwan, Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education for the Mary Frances Early College of Education, and Dr. Robin Overick, Program Coordinator for the Mathematics Education K-8 program, please come to the stage. Isn't it amazing how much support we have on the stage today? For the Mary Frances Early College of Education, Charles Held, Master of Education, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Robin Overick. Sarah McDevitt, Master of Education, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Robin Overick. Tony Clemens Ingram, Master of Education, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Robin Overick. Merlin B. Jones, Jr., Master of Education, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Robin Overick. Damilola Agbula, Educational Specialist, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Marcia Hines. Christine Barton, Educational Specialist, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Professor, Dr. Marcia Hines. Lindsay Geckeritz, Educational Specialist, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Marcia Hines. Jennifer Hahn, Educational Specialist, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Marcia Hines. Avriel Matthew, Educational Specialist, Mathematics Education, emphasis pre-K through 8, Major Professor, Dr. Marcia Hines. Thank you, Dr. Overick. Next is the Educational Doctorate candidate for the Student Affairs Leadership degree for the Mary Frances Early College of Education. Major Professor, please come to the stage and join your student when her name is called, and you'll return to your seat as she goes to lay her brick. Wanda L. Johnson, Student Affairs Leadership, Doctor of Education. Major Professor, Dr. Jenny Boss. Please extend another round of applause acknowledging the tremendous work and dedication of these Mary Frances Early College of Education candidates. Thank you, Dr. Walcott and Dr. Ardoin. Dr. Laura Clark, Director for Undergraduate Programs for the Terry College of Business, and Ms. Rachel Pierce, Program Coordinator for the General Business Program for the Terry College of Business. Please join us on stage. For the Terry College of Business, Kelly Renee Rogers, Bachelor of Business Administration, General Business. And Hillary Vernon, Bachelor of Business Administration, General Business. She was not able to join us today. Thank you, Dr. Clark, Ms. Pierce, Dr. Vinsel, Dr. Taylor, and Dr. Dean. Let's give all our amazing students a well-deserved round of applause. Congratulations, class of 2023. Now, we will have the presentation of the University of Georgia's alma mater, led by candidate for the Doctor of Education, Wanda L. Johnson. Following the alma mater, we will hear remarks from the UGA Alumni Association representative, Ms. Ann Beckwith, after which Dr. Dean will provide closing remarks. Thank you, and go Dogs.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. I'm going to try and do this justice, but my classmates have said they'll join in. So if everyone would please stand as we sing the alma mater. The lyrics on the back of your program. So we'll sing the first verse, chorus, fourth verse, chorus. So we're just going to sing 2 verses, okay? All right. Y'all got my back? Okay, here we go. From the hills of Georgia's northland beams thy noble brow, and the sons of Georgia rising pledge with sacred vow. Alma mater, thee will honor, true and loyal be, ever crowned with praise and glory. Georgia, hail to thee. Through the ages, alma mater, men will look to thee. Thou the fairest of the Southland, Georgia's varsity. Alma mater, thee will honor, true and loyal be, ever crowned with praise and glory. Georgia, hail to thee. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I can research, but I can't sing. You may all be seated. Thank you.
Good that I was not in charge of that. On behalf of the University of Georgia Alumni Association, congratulations on meeting this tremendous milestone. Welcome to the UGA family. I'm Ann Beckwith, and I'm a 1990 graduate of Terry. Being in here in Griffin is so special. Like, I've never been here. It's awesome. It feels just like home. So thank you for this opportunity. Today, you join 355,000 living UGA alumni. Because you have graduated, you are now part of the special, special club. We always want to encourage you to maintain your connection to UGA. You're not done. We're not done with you. You're not done with us. We kind of want to encourage you to connect, to keep that connection alive. Remember to hire your fellow UGA graduates, look for them, and give back of your time, a little bit of treasure. It's about connection. It's important that UGA knows all the places you're going. You may not always be here. I, as a UGA graduate, I started out in Gwinnett County. My husband, also a Georgia grad. We went to DC, London, Chicago, and are grateful to be back in Georgia. But you don't know all the places you're going to go. I always think of the Dr. Seuss book. The UGA Alumni Association has 80 chapters throughout the U.S. and a little bit in the world. So if you move to a new metro area and you want to maintain your connection to Georgia, the Alumni Association may have a presence there. So don't forget to, number one, tell UGA you moved. Number two, be on the lookout for those emails for those activities that might could happen in your neighborhood, and go. Like, what a nice thing. You automatically have something else in common with everybody in that room, like, which is kind of like a hug. So I'm also going to encourage you to be a mentor as a way to connect. Is anyone, hopefully people here have used the UGA mentor program? I sing a nod. Oh, good. So remember that students have come through this path also might want to know what it's like on the other side, and how what your journey here was like, and how you can maybe help them. Just from just talking to them. So that's part of this connection to future UGA grads. Hire. Remember that if you're in a position, first place you should look, George grads, because you know their quality. If you have internships, regular jobs, other UGA alumni, and give. So some of that, give back in your time, a little bit of treasure, so that other Bulldogs can have the same opportunities you have. So to welcome you as alumni, each of you will receive a lapel pin. It bears the University of Georgia shield, which we're all familiar with. We love it. Each student, it says in graduation here and in Athens, will receive it. Just remember that you're all truly part of our UGA family. I'm so excited that you're coming. So carry with UGA with you in your heart. And remember that all the places you'll go and all things are possible. And congratulations, and go Dogs.
Once again, on behalf of the University of Georgia and the Griffin campus, I want to congratulate each student on the accomplishment we are celebrating with you today. Thank you to all friends, family, for coming out to support these students. Thank you to campus faculty and staff, as well as our other guests, for your attendance. It means so much to these graduates. We will have receptions for our graduates following the recessional. These receptions are designed to allow our faculty, staff, and students to mingle for a bit and share some fond memories before dispersing to our separate paths that lie ahead. We hope guests will likewise join us for these receptions. Each of the rooms has some light refreshments, courtesy of our sponsors, ServPro of Henry and Spalding Counties, and Edward Jones, financial advisor, Rivet PV House. We are extremely grateful for their support of these sponsorships. Please take note of the room in which the reception for your graduate will be taking place following the recessional. All the rooms are on the first floor of the Student Center directly behind me. Graduates of the Mary Frances Early College of Education will be in room 104. This includes all graduates completing a degree in either math education or student affairs leadership. All other graduates will be meeting in room 105. That includes everyone receiving degrees from the Terry College of Business, the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences, or the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. One more time, College of Education, room 104. Everyone else, room 105. Family, friends, faculty, staff. If you need assistance finding a room, please look for one of our campus ambassadors in the red jackets. They will be more than pleased to help you find your way. We also invite you to tour our campus while you were here, and also be sure to grab a photo with the UGA statue back over on the far side of the Mule Barn. Candidates, you are now joining more than 355,000 other alumni as parts of the Bulldog Nation. Again, congratulations and best of luck as a UGA graduate. Come back early and often and see us and your brick as often as possible. Go Dogs!